Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to the court as we are back at Ridley Park for another edition of the SCW Basketball Series for the 2021 season. As this game is the Mighty Enforcers versus the Culture Red Raiders, Game 3. The Culture Red Raiders currently lead the series 2-0. As all time in SCW sports, the Culture Red Raiders basketball team has never lost a game in its entirety. So far, this is the second team that they have faced in a series with a slightly new lineup, with the inclusion of Isaac Jimenez and Andrew Rohrbach, as well as Jakim Gates. But it has worked out for them as this series has progressed. The Enforcers tonight look to stay alive as much as they possibly can. The Raiders, leading this series 2-0, can clinch a back-to-back championship. It would be back-to-back for this team. As so far, the only other champions as the Red Raiders' keys to victory are take open shots, win as a team, and box out crashing rebounders. The only other team that has won a championship in SCW sports has been the Sonic for SCW Wiffle Ball. The Enforcers' keys to victory: spread out the offense, spread around. Be more patient on offense. Don't settle for bad shots. Taking one game at a time. But right now, for the Enforcers, it is very, very key to get ahead and to finish out, win a game. I feel as though that the Enforcers are still trying to figure themselves out and find what is really key for them to stay in the entirety of the game. All the way to 50. We'll find out as this is the SCW Sports Basketball Series 2021 Game 3, Raiders and Enforcers. It is 5 minutes until game time. And currently, for right now, before we start the game, let's get you settled in with the starting lineups, as there are your series leaders with Nick and Hall Jr. Hall Jr. currently leading in a couple of different ways, with blocks, rebounds, as well as tied with points with Nick Holchin. Nick leading in 12 assists. Andrew and Hall Jr. tied for steals at 7. Those are your 2021 leaders in this year. As soon when we get down to the court, about to start, it'll be the announcements for the starting lineups of today's game. If we got one key thing that has to be explained here, a couple things. Number one, it has appeared to me that Nydir has to earn his nickname here in this game. And not even just in this game, in this series. It's the earn your nickname for Nydir Chisholm, as Nydir has been struggling throughout the series with multiple shots outside and trying to go for multiple threes. It has not worked out. So Nydir, all eyes are going to be on number 2 in this game as he looks to earn his nickname as the all-time legendary great. 2021 leaders, shots attempted 67 For Hall Jr., more than the entire Enforcers team combined, he has taken so many shots. Field goal percentage, Nick Diacino, with 36%, and fouls committed, number 1, Andrew with 3. Those are your 2021 series leaders. Presented by SCW Sports, here today as next Game 3 is underway. Let's go down to the court for the starting lineups.
Gentlemen, welcome back to Ridley Park for the second annual SCW Basketball Series between the Enforcers and the Red Raiders. Tonight is Game 3 of the best of 5 series, with the first team to earn 3 wins becoming the victors. The Red Raiders currently lead the series 2-0. Today, he hopes to guide his team to his very first SCW Sports victory. The captain of the Enforcers, the Enforcer himself, number 52, Jakim The starting lineups for the Enforcers for today's game. Next, a player returning after Game 2 absence. He holds the all-time record for the most fouls committed. Today, he has been challenged to earn his nickname or lose it for good. From High School in West Philadelphia, the self-proclaimed all-time legendary great, number 2, Nydir Chisholm. A rookie whose own self-discipline, play, and dedication and practice has once again earned him a place in the starting lineup in the only first series of first-year shooting guard and graduating from the legendary Hazz High School in West Philadelphia, number 42, Teon White.
I thought he was one.
He goes in, third-year player. He left it all on the court in Game 2. Today, he digs deep once again in his brave quest to dethrone the Red Raiders. Formerly from West Philadelphia, now proudly residing in South Philadelphia. One of the originating founders of the SCW Sports, number 11, Hall Jr. puppy today. I'm wearing this today for him. Yes, him.
Turn them up before the music goes.
Just play, man.
And now, the lineups for the reigning and defending SCW Basketball Champion, Culture Red Raiders. Wearing their trademark red and black. First is a first-year guard from South Philadelphia. In the first 2 games of the series, he earned his nickname with the distributed defensive play. Number 21, the attack dog, Andrew Rohrbach. Next, a shooting guard back in the lineup after game 2 absence. Tonight he looks to heat up back and capture his first SCW Sports Championship. Number 20, Hazz Jimenez. Next, he was a football champion in 2020. Today he is looking to capture his first career SCW Basketball Championship. He is the other half of 2020's Co-Rookies of the Year, a second-year player from Lincoln High School. Number 4, Jakim Gates. A forward in her 3rd SCW season, looking to capture her 2nd ever SCW Sports Championship. She's the first lady of SCW Sports. Number 32, Jaclyn Lauren. A 3rd-year guard from St. John Newman High School in South Philadelphia. Today he leads what he has called the greatest Raiders team yet into what he hopes is a 3rd and final victory. The name on the black has changed, but the number of the player remains the same. The captain of the Red Raiders, number 12, Nydir Chisholm. And last but not least, we have a player in his 3rd SCW Sports season from William Sayre High School. Once again looking to add another trophy to his collection and championship to his legacy. The Raiders defensive stopper, number 25, Gangsta Edge. Coming up next, it's the coin toss for the Raiders versus Enforcers.
So before we get into the coin toss of today's game, for who has first ball, story going around on why Nick kind of changed his name, but not necessarily, if no one really gets the message. Like I was saying, if nobody really gets the message, Nick Culture changing the back of his name to Diacino, more to represent his real life family. Especially with the First Lady of SCW Sports, Jaclyn Lauren. After this game that is airing right now, tune in as we will have the SCW Sports Podcast. That will be with myself as well as Teon White. Raiders have first ball. For the enforcers right now, it is Hall Jr., Nydir Chisholm, Teon White. For the Red Raiders, it is Jaclyn Lauren. And that shot is up and in and good. For the Raiders, it is Jaclyn Lauren, Gates, Jakim Gates, and Nick Diacino. 2-0 Raiders starting off. Great layup by Jaclyn Lauren. Hall Jr. takes it out the middle, takes it to the right wing. Now driving into the basket. Now passes it to Teon. It goes to Nydir, and that's out of bounds. Out on the enforcers, and this is not, or is it out on one of the Raiders? I think it was out on one of the Raiders, the way how they're. So now they're trying to switch to a different offense here. Teon going to point guard. He has it in the middle, passes it to Hall Jr. He takes it on the edge of the right wing, trying to post up, trying to drive. Now passes it to Teon. He's got an open lane. He's not going to take the shot, looking for a pass. Hall Jr., and that is going to be out of bounds, and I think that's going to be Raiders ball. Now you see Hall Jr. is very animated right now already in this game as this game starts. Already a substitution for, I believe, Nydir for Derrick Hood. As now he gets a lot of playing time. What a steal by Hall Jr. Got the hand up and now passes it to the middle and looking for a pass. As there's a shot, that's off. Nick has the ball, they clear it out. And what a pass. Nope, it is stolen by, no, he stays with it. Jakim almost lost the ball, but he stays with it. And now has it on the right wing, drives it to the middle, passes it to Jaclyn inside the post, looking for a shot. That misses, and the enforcers have it. Now they got to clear out the ball. A little bit of passing. Going out to the left wing is Hall Jr. with the ball, and that ball goes out of bounds. Raiders not allowing no movement by the enforcers team. 2-0 game. As you can see, we have the little new scoreboard there right by the basket. And now Hood trying to set a screen for Hall Jr. He can't go anywhere. Good defense by Jakim Gates. Now Teon moving to the edge of the wing, trying for a give-and-go pass. It popped up in the air. And I think, oh, it's a foul. Was it a foul called? Oh, it was a foul. Yep, it was a foul call, a shooting foul called on Jakim Gates. And Hall Jr. would get 2 shots. The enforcers could tie this game here. Nope, they will not. His first shot misses. Second one. That missed. 2 missed foul shots.
There you go.
It is still a 2-0 game.
We scored.
The enforcers still have the ball, but it is still.
You got the ball back.
It is still 2-0 Raiders. Hall Jr. taking it to the middle and trying to drive to a lane, up and missed. Now Hood has the rebound, but Hall Jr. picks it up and drives it in and ties the game. Puts it up middle of the basket and makes up for the foul shots. Now the Raiders have to get more points. 2-2 tied. And now looking for a give-and-go play. Hall Jr. is watching it, as you see. Jakim trying to dribble towards the middle. Now takes it to the left wing. Passes it out to Jimenez, who shoots from a little bit open. A little bit outside on the arc. Misses it. Now Hall Jr. Oh, man, you see the swiping. You see the swiping by Jimenez, and Hall Jr. is calling a foul for that. Calling a reach-in foul. 2 swipes. Here we go. Now, good pass. No, it is deflected and stolen by Jakim Gates. And Hall Jr. is yelling for whoever the heck is on the outside. And Nydir's trying to touch the ball. Nydir, oh my God. Oh my God. The ball was thrown. The ball was thrown from the left side. Nydir tried to touch the ball, distracting Hall Jr., and Jimenez puts up an easy 2. You can't make mistakes like that in a championship game. Nydir's on the sidelines, and he's trying to reach for the ball. You can't do things like that. Now setting for a screen is Derrick Hood. Hall Jr. going to the right wing. Taking it to the right. Trying to pass it to Teon. He does get it to him. Jakim ends up stealing it. Going to the left wing. He's trying to get somewhere, and it ends up in the hands of Teon. Passes it all the way back to Hall Jr. Now trying to set up the offense. Trying to drive it to the right wing. To the basket, and no, it bounces out. Now Nick Culture has it for the Raiders. Nick going towards the left wing. Trying to drive. What a block by Teon White. And passes it to Hall Jr. and he lost the ball, and that's gonna go out of bounds. Hall Jr. was trying to keep that in. What a block by Teon White on Nick D'Agino. Am I hearing a plane in the background? There's a freaking plane in the background. All right. Okay, now Jimenez has it. Why is he putting that one up? Oh, it turned into a rebound for Nick. What a play! Now that was bad offense by Isaac Jimenez. He popped up an air ball, but Nick is able to make up for it and put up a very good shot. So now it's a 6-2 game. So now the Enforcers, they have to come back. Do not get desperate, start shooting threes. It's not the time for that. Hall Jr. trying to find a lane. Oh, no, he almost kicked the ball. Now trying to reset the offense. He had something there, trying to drive to the basket, couldn't do it. Now driving to the right wing, putting up a shot. That goes off the backboard. Jimenez has the ball now in the right wing. Now it's a little bit closed up, and Jimenez had to pick up his dribble. Now Nick driving, not up, and no. That's going to be a rebound for Teon. And now the Enforcers have it. They're trying to put up 2. Hall Jr. to the middle. Now trying to, oh, what a backwards pass. And puts up a shot. That missed. The Enforcers trying to take their time. And now, oh, what a pass to Nick Culture for the 2. A great bounce pass by Jakim Gates to Nick Culture inside the post. Nobody had it guarded, and now it's 8-2. 9th assist on the season, 42 points, for Nick's 42nd point of the season. Now Hall Jr. trying to put something here. 8-2, looking for a pass. Jimenez is standing. He puts up a 3. That missed. That's his first attempt at a 3. I don't think he saw anything there. Currently right now it's an 8-2 game, and the Enforcers are trying to find their offense somewhere. Now, here's the check to Isaac Jimenez. Jimenez takes it out to the wing, and now he's driving to the basket. What type of layup was that? Are you kidding me? That's out of bounds. Jimenez tried putting up a layup. Okay, it's going to be called a shooting foul on Hall Jr. for that. I was wondering why that layup just went completely off target. And now that one's made, so now it's 9-2. The Enforcers are falling behind, and they're falling behind fast. This is not going very well for them right now.
9-2 still. 9-2.
It is 9-2 right now. And the Enforcers have been slowing up on trying to get points. So now, Nick is trying to take the check from the wing, from the right wing, passes it to Andrew, who just got subbed in. What a pass to Isaac Jimenez, leaped it up and makes it in. Simple fundamentals have been working, and I'm not sure if Hall Jr. probably was looking for a steal, but he waited too long. Now it's 11-2. Now Hall Jr. trying to drive to the middle. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. Now Andrew trying to steal the ball. Andrew does not get it, and it airballs. And now he has it, but now it's about to result in a tie-up. And they called a timeout. Everybody trying to get the ball. And now tries to swing it out to Hood, who's trying to drive to the basket. He's holding the ball too long. Derrick Hood is holding the ball way too long. Hall Jr. for a shot and makes it in. Holding the ball way too long. And it's resulting in the Raiders getting a lot of steals. Now the score is 11-4. If the Enforcers want to make a push, they need to do it now. Jimenez now trying to take it to the wing. Andrew trying to set a screen. The shot is off. And Nick Culture, you see Nick Culture. You see Nick trying to look for a pass. He's not getting the passes that he wants. Calling the timeout, the Enforcer himself. It's 11-4. As the Raiders lead this game very effectively. Enforcers need to figure out their offense and their defense. 11-4 game as this game 3 continues on. We are back with the SCW Basketball series as the 2021 season, Game 3 between the Enforcers and the Raiders. I'm Thomas Animated, your commentator for all SCW Sports series, as well as the basketball series here today. 11-4 game, as now we have Hazz, Gangsta X on Hall Jr. Oh my God, Hall Jr. is getting scrambled. My God. Before I can even say anything, Hall Jr. trying to drive to the basket. Didn't work at all. We have Jakim Gates, Andrew Rohrbach, and Gangsta X for the Raiders. Derrick Hood, Hall Jr., and Teon White for the Enforcers. 11-4 game. Hall Jr. couldn't go nowhere with that as the Raiders have the ball right now. And Andrews is setting screens all over the place where the Enforcers can't go anywhere. Now Hill is saying hold the ball. But you got to understand, from the Enforcer side, how long can you hold the ball with a defense like the Raiders that's trying to swipe and get the ball back? 11-4 game still. But the Enforcers need to act now. trying to set a certain screen on X, and now trying to put up a pass or maybe a shot, looking for Teon. That's a bounce pass that almost missed. Pass again to Hall Jr., puts up a jumper, and he makes it. Now it's 11-6. That's a start. But now the Enforcers need to do defense now. They haven't had, during this early part of the game, they haven't had the defense and the offense that they needed. Now, Gates trying to set up the offense. Teon on him, as now he drives to the basket. Oh my God, Hall Jr. left him wide open. Hall Jr. left X wide open, but they do somehow get the ball back. He lost his hat. Now, trying to put up a pass and great defense by 21. Out of bounds. Still Enforcers ball. Now they have to think of something else. Hall Jr. trying to call for a play, swings it out to Teon. He shoots for a shot. Andrew does get the rebound. Clears out the ball. Now, Hall Jr. trying to defend 21. It goes out to Jakim, who is guarded by Teon White, driving to the basket and looking for a steal is Hood, but Andrew puts up a shot. It missed. Hood has it, and that is a missed pass. And Hall Jr. trying to tell Hood that they can't steal on clearing the ball. So that pass went out of bounds. It is Raiders ball still, and the score is still 11-6. Here we go. Now Nick Coulter subbed in. And Hall Jr. trying to stay on him. And Hazz looking for a pass there, I think. Rebound. Here we go. And now the Enforcers trying to do something. Here we go, trying to swing out a pass right in the middle of the basket. Good shot by Teon. Puts up the rebound as Hall Jr. and makes in the shot. Now it's 11-8. The Enforcers are trying to crawl back into here. And what they need to do is get a lead. Much more spread out defense. Trying to play man-to-man is Teon. The ball goes out to Nick Coulter on the left wing. Now Nick trying to drive back to the middle, takes it to the middle, takes a larger foul shot, and it missed. Bounces out the basket. Now it's Enforcer's ball. He's trying to drive back. Hazz won't allow him. Now Hall Jr. has the ball, trying to swing it to the right. And now trying to post up. Trying to be post up, looking for a pass, gives it off to Teon. He gets it off the rebound. That ball's bobbled away, goes out to the left wing. Hall Jr. has the ball again. Now Hazz with a no arms defense here. He's using his body and it's working. And now getting the rebound is Derrick Hood, and he makes the shot in, and the Enforcers are 1 point away. They are down by 1. Now the score is 11-10. So the Enforcers are finding their offense. And the captain is getting hyped over there. That's a good sign for the Enforcers. Now the Raiders trying to stay on the gas pedal. Oh man, Jakim lost the ball. Now Hall Jr. has it. Trying to slow down. Trying to set up the offense. Now they're trying to swim him. Oh man, and that's a reach-in foul on Jakim Gates. They have been trying that all game long.
Next foul's paying the penalty.
And that is the Raiders' third team foul. This is the problem with holding the ball or even standing in a seated position in basketball against the Raiders defense, as they are looking for the basketball and trying to get it back in any way possible. And what happened there? They should have cleared the ball out. It was a shot by Derrick Hood, and I don't think that would have been counted if he got it. And that right there is a shooting foul, as Jakim tries to drive to the basket off a shot. Shooting foul on Thomas Hall Jr. So that's 2 shots for Gates. Hall Jr. knows it. Halftime at 25 points. Whoever gets there first, he missed his first foul shot. And then from there, Then from there, the game has to go to 50. That shot is in. It is 12-10, as now the Enforcers are down by 2. After this game, it'll practically be a post-game live for the SCW Sports Podcast with myself and Teon White to give you guys all the coverage as well as, all the recap of this game as X looks for a 3. That miss. Jaclyn Lauren has been subbed in. Great. Good shot from not too far away from the post. Oh, man. I think the ball went away. And I'm not sure if it's out of bounds on the Enforcers or the Raiders. I think it's on the Raiders. So the Raiders will have the ball. Well, out of bounds on the Enforcers, Now, Nick with the pass, and up and in. Simple pass inside the paint to Jaclyn Lauren, and she makes her first basket of the day. Actually, no, she has 4 points today. 14-10, as the Enforcers are starting to find their offense in a way. And now, once again, a swiping again. I don't know why that wasn't called a foul. Hall Jr. going for the rebound, and no.
They're not letting me get that. I'm getting the foul, but they're not letting me get that.
X and Gates are swiping all around the place. Shooting foul. Oh, that's actually a shooting foul on Diacino. That's actually a shooting foul on Nick. But Hall Jr. has yet to make a foul shot. So the way that the Raiders are fouling Hall Jr., oh man, that was just a terrible shot. That was horrible. Completely airballed, and it took that shot for granted. And Hall Jr., I don't think he even wants to come out this game. I think Dave was motioning to take Hall Jr. out for the game just for a little bit, but he didn't want to come out. And now Hall Jr. trying to have his back to Nick. Trying to look for something. And that pass doesn't go anywhere. And now, this will be the first time we see Hill in the game on defense. The Enforcers have the ball now off that missed shot by Andrew Rohrbach. Hall Jr. trying to go to the basket. Turns around, turning direction. Puts it up. And no, that misses. Now looking for something. They try to tie him up. A good bounce pass to David Hill. And no, that missed. And I think it's out of bounds. I think it's out of bounds on the Raiders. Jimenez subs in for Jaclyn. As now for the Enforcers, it is David Hill, Hall Jr., Teon White. For the Raiders, it is Jimenez, Nick, and Andrew. As Hall Jr. is trying to pass it somewhere. I think Jimenez hit the ball last and puts it up. And puts up a shot. Now, Andrew's motioning for traveling, but I think Andrew hit the... Or not Andrew. I think Jimenez hit the ball last as he was in a one... As he was in a stop position. Long 3 by Andrew is missed. The Raiders have the Raiders are trying to get the ball back, but the Enforcers have it. And now, Hall Jr. trying to bounce away from the defense, puts up a shot. That missed, but David Hill gets a shot. Tie game now. So the Enforcers are finding their offense now. Can their defense hold up? Now looking for a play. Nick has the pass. On the foul line. Passes it to Jimenez. Puts up a 3. That is wide. So far on the 3-point attempts, the Raiders are 0 for 5 and the Enforcers are 0 for 2. And what is Hall Jr. doing? But now they're 0 for 3. Now they're 0 for 3, putting up that shot. So now, he puts up another shot. It works like a rebound to Teon, and they take the lead. 16-14. I don't know if that was designed or not, but it worked out. 16-14 now. Jimenez puts up a shot, and that doesn't have nowhere close. And you see Nick Coulter motioning for a pass. Hall Jr. looking for, he was faking out a three, puts up a shot, and trying to get 18 on the board. But no, the enforcers keep the ball. Trying to take it to the middle, looking for a pass. Still looking. Now Jimenez, I think, hit the ball again. And they're motioning for a traveling there on that play. Hall Jr. still trying to put a shot up, and good defense by Andrew, as he is upset right now. He's upset. He's motioning for traveling on Hall Jr., but I think Jimenez must have hit the ball last, and that is legal. So here we go again. Oh, man, a hard bounce pass. Hard bounce pass to David Hill as Andrew trying to fake him out. Hall Jr. keeping the ball. Andrew looking for the ball, and he does get it. Steals it off of Hall Jr. And that goes out of bounds. And it's a reach-in foul. Reach-in foul.
Yes, it is.
Reach-in foul on the Raiders. 16-14 game. Nick taking the pass to Jimenez. Great play. Jimenez cutting to the basket as Nick just gives him a simple pass inside the paint. It is tied at 16 now, very quickly. And now, enforcers ball. Trying to fake a three is Hall Jr. Now, it's a three-man defense on David Hill. They're not letting him get that pass as that shot missed. And now, oh man, Teon completely out of position. And no, oh my goodness, that should have been over the back. Over the back foul on Andrew. And it's not even called. The enforcers have it, putting up a shot as Hall Jr. He gets a rebound. That should be over the back. I don't understand why the enforcers are not calling anything right now. I mean, Andrew's jumping all over them, on top of them. And now Nick Coulter has the ball, trying to drive to the basket. Andrew trying to put up a shot. No, I think he faked him out. The shot by Jakim is perfect. 18-16 now. Not so much of an arc type of shot by Jakim Gates. Just puts it up high enough and on target with the basket. Now Hall Jr. looking at the net. He might be looking for a three. He does. I don't think he wants to do it though. Teon's gonna give him a shot to Teon, but no, it missed. Andrew now trying to figure out who's on who. Hall Jr. trying to play his own defense, and I think that might backfire. Puts up a shot. No. Jakim misses it. Hall Jr. has it. Enforces ball. And now trying to get somewhere, and Hall Jr. is in a situation where everybody's around him, and he gets swiped again. That is called a shooting foul on Jakim Gates. And a lot of swiping at the ball on Thomas Hall Jr. in this game. Now, the Raiders are trying to debate it. Okay, now when Hall Jr. went up, he tried to reach for the ball when he was trying to shoot it. So that is a shooting foul. But now, the only thing is, Hall Jr. may be getting these fouls, but can he make these free throws? All right, he made one. That has been really the only problem, is trying to actually make the free throws. Now for the second one. And that's in. So now he's made two. Game is tied at 18 now. Still anybody's game. So now, Hall Jr. trying to watch Nick, giving him a little bit of space, trying to drive to the basket, up and no. Oh, what a rebound by Andrew, and he's still trying to put it up. And Nydir just got subbed in the game for the enforcers. As now, oh no, Hall Jr. lost the ball. He's still in play. He's trying to get somewhere. Passes it to Teon, swings it out to a wide open Nydir Chisholm. And no, he misses it, but Hall Jr. will get the rebound. He gets two off of that and makes it in. It is 20-18.
shot. Go, same thing.
Gotta give credit to Nydir getting open on that play. Finding the right guy. Here we go. Passes it to Nick. No, Nydir wasn't on him correctly. And Nick just barely missed that shot. Now they clear out the ball from the left wing. Trying to make it back to the right wing. Or come down to the middle. And here goes the good pass by Teon to Nydir. But Nydir's trapped. Gives it off to Hall Jr. He's trying to get somewhere. Puts up a shot. And it is 22. And the Raiders call a timeout. The Enforcers are making rounds now, as they are only a few points away from taking this game into the half. We're back with the SCW Basketball Series Game 3 between the Enforcers and Raiders. 22-18 game. Enforcers lead. This is actually the first basketball team to ever have a lead on the Raiders in SCW sports history. So the Enforcers are making inroads here. Now they have to keep their foot on the gas pedal. And that starts with playing defense here. Jaclyn, good easy lane, puts up a shot, but that missed. Jakim now trying to restart the offense, passes it to Nick, who Hall Jr. is on. Jaclyn looking for a shot, looking for somebody, and now Jakim has an open lane. Now, Hall Jr. had to switch with defenders. He had to switch from defending who he was guarding originally, as now the Enforcers have the ball from that missed shot. Hall Jr. for everybody to call in. Hall Jr. trying to drive to the basket. Now looking for somebody. No, he puts up the shot. And no, that missed. Here comes Jakim for the Raiders. Gives it off to Nick. Nick swinging it out to the left wing. Puts it to the middle to a wide open Jakim Gates. And I don't even think Nydir even knows where he's at. He's spinning all over the place. Here goes Hall Jr. Puts up a shot. And there is Teon White. Good open lane. Passes it off to his guy, Teon, and now it is 24-18. And now the Raiders are reeling. Teon with 4 points, 2 made, and 6 missed off 6 attempts. And now, here we go, Nick. Oh no, Hall Jr. is not going to allow that. 24-18 game. It is very, very close here. Jakim now. Probably looking for Jaclyn here, who is open. Open right inside the post. Now Nick. Looking for the pass. No, it is stolen by Hall Jr. effectively. Get a replay on that. Skills from football coming into this game. And he puts up a 3. That's bad decision making. A good steal like that, and you just put up a 3. That's not good decision making. And, oh, man. It was like an overhook pass that Hall Jr. was trying there. Raiders have the ball. Given out to Jaclyn Lauren at the left wing. Now she takes it to the middle. It is blocked. Clean blocked by Nydir Chisholm. And the Enforcers have the ball. The Enforcers are trying to get this into the half. And they're calling a off-ball foul on Nydir. They're saying that Nydir slapped her. Oh my God. He tried going to the basket and inadvertently slaps Jaclyn Lauren on the arm. Nick is saying be ready when you come back in. Jaclyn missed the 1 free throw. I'm not sure if it's maybe 3 fouls, and that's why, depending on how many fouls that the Enforcers have already. I thought they had only about 2. So far it's a 24-18 game. It is Jakim, Jimenez, and Nick looking for a pass. No, Hall Jr. staying in the passing lane. And looking for it is, no, what a good steal by Hall Jr. And he goes drives into the basket and misses it. The Raiders are motioning for traveling. Hall Jr. says that Jimenez hit the ball last, puts it up. We're going to halftime. And the Raiders are still complaining for traveling.
You still have you hit the ball.
26-18. The call stands. The point stand.
The ball first, that's why I'm still like this. Let's get it in second hand. Stay covered. Y'all flash the ball from me legs. I held it, and then I dribbled. You can go back if you want to. Let them play 2K. Come on.
Now, Nick isn't saying anything. Hall Jr. is the only one that's really animated right now with Andrew. This game isn't halftime. It's 26-18, whether you like it or not. Now we have yet to see where the Enforcers go from here. It is 26-18 at the half. Have the Enforcers found their offense? And could they maybe pull out a win here? We'll see as the SCW Sports Basketball Series 2021 Game 3 continues on as the Enforcers have a good lead going into the half. Once again, 26-18 at halftime. Enforcers lead. We are back for Game 3 between the Enforcers and the Culture Red Raiders. 26-18 as the second half is about to be underway. The Raiders at the half
because you don't see me do something doesn't mean I can't do it. You don't know what kind of tricks I got up my sleeve.
E.T. Yeah. Hey, look. You can't stop me, take it to the house and I'm gone. When I touch down, I hit the pylon. It's the making of a legend when the lights on. Another win, another ring, I got my eyes on. You can't stop me, take it to the house and I'm gone. When I touch down, I hit the pylon. It's the making of a legend when the lights on. Another win, another ring, I got my eyes on. Show who's in charge, hit you with shoulder charge. Leader of the pack,
leader of the squad, right from the kickoff. I give it my all. You not the center of attention, take a hype on. I'm official like a referee with whistle, super pixel. My potential sharp as pencil, got a missile. Drop back and I launch that. Hands good, so we caught that. Next play, they fall back. I tell them to move the chains. I got moves for days. I just do it my way. Sun, snow, or rain. Nobody seeing me. DBs is double teaming me. Speedy feet, free me up, leave me open, throw it for a TD easily. You can't stop me, take it through the house and I'm gone. When I touch down, I hit the pylon. It's the making of a legend when the lights on. Another win, another ring, I got my eyes on. You can't stop me, take it through the house and I'm gone. When I touch down, I hit the pylon. It's the making of a legend when the lights on. Another win, another ring, I got my eyes on. Yeah, I'm playing for keeps, I'm running it up, what you gon' do? I'm watching the rock, I'm making a stop, I'm coming through. No need to block, cause you can't stop a raging bull. Break out the huddle, make you fumble, return to your coach to humble you, sub you out, you underperforming. Me and my team is forming up a W. Any formation, no way or home field advantages. You get these damages, I'm in great stamina. We won championships, I'm racking up every season. Check out my resume, taking out your team on to the next, whoever's in my way. Rookie to an MVP, I'm always player of the game. Unanimous decision when they send me to the Hall of Fame. Hey, you can't stop me, take it through the house and I'm gone. When I touch down, I hit the pylon. It's the making of a legend when the lights on. Another win, another ring, I got my eyes on. You can't stop me, take it through the house and I'm gone. When I touch down, I hit the pylon. It's the making of a legend when the lights on. Another win, another ring, I got my eyes on.
From Fred E.T., it's For the Love of the Game. Coming on the 26th, SCW Football, the blue versus the white team. On SCW Sports, For the Love of the Game. SCW Football making its return, as that will be I believe the fourth annual SCW Football Series. The first ever one being the Raiders and the Dragons, the Crimson Dragons. Then the second one being the Raiders and the Bruisers. And then this year it'll be the blue versus white team. And whichever team that is will end up, if they win the playoff game, they will face off against the Culture Red Raiders. Just for every football fan out there, just to get you guys updated as far as that series. You'll also be talking a little bit about it on the podcast, on the SCW Sports Podcast. As the Raiders have the ball. Speaking of the Raiders, have the ball right now. Great passing from 21 to 12. Puts up a shot. Foul shots. All Junior trying to get a lane, and that is... Are they calling a shooting foul on that? No. Teon gets the rebound and gets it in. And now, so far, this has been the biggest lead going back to this game. This is the biggest lead that the Enforcers have had. All Junior is looking everywhere. giving a little bit too much space to Jakim Gates. And Nick now looking for something. And good pass, great pass by Andrew. Oh man, Jakim's got to take the shot. He's got to take the shot there. He slowed down. A great setup by Andrew Rohrbach. And now passes it to Nick, who gives it off to, I don't know why Jakim is slowing down. Nick, trying to look for a shot, takes it, and that miss. Enforcers have it now. And Hall Jr. takes a three, missed it. Ah, man, Teon could have had a chance at a rebound and possibly putting up a two there. What I'm noticing by the Raiders as far as Jakim, Andrew, and Nick, Jakim is slowing down with taking shots. And I mean, in some cases, no, don't do that. But I think in this way, he shouldn't slow down. Here we go. All right, now he's taking the shots again. I guess a filling out process right now. As the Enforcers are trying to play good defense. Andrew takes the ball. Oh man, this is a big man. There's a big man trying to charge to that basket, and Nick makes it in. Getting the rebound and finishing it off. So now the score is 28-20, and Hall Jr. looks to be almost gassed here in a way. Hopefully that's not the case. Now, passing it out to Hood. Hood trying to take it to the middle. He's trying to find a lane. They're about to have him tied up, looking for a pass. And Hall Jr. is able to get away to the right wing. Teon following behind him. Trying to look for something, not trying to let this ball go out of bounds. Passes it to Teon. It's almost stolen by Jakim. Hall Jr. has it. Tries to get it out there, and no. And now he falls to the ground. You even see Jaclyn on the other side questioning if that was a foul. Now Jimenez is saying that he flopped. The Raiders are really thinking that the Raiders are not having this with these fouls that Hall Jr. has been calling. But now, see, the thing about it is the Raiders aren't fouling to where they're trying to hurt the guy. It's just a matter of he gets fouled, can he make the free throws? Woo! Okay, I stand corrected. 29-20. Can he make two? The Enforcers could be up by... They could be up by 10 here. Ah, I missed it. As he slams the ball down aggressively. And tensions are really just heating up against both teams here. The Enforcers are really trying to win this game in any way possible. Good pass to Hood. And no, that pops up in the air. Oh, man! Hall Jr. takes a shot. And now. Here we go. Jimenez trying for a three. Nope, rebound. Oh, man. Fight. Where are the over-the-back fouls by the Enforcers? I think right now the Enforcers' problem is they're not even calling the right fouls. They're not even calling the right... They're not calling the right penalties on the Raiders right now. And the Raiders... Oh, come on. How many times are you going to... They're debating this so much, they're going to shoot for this. They're going to shoot for whoever the call is right. So now it's a shoot-off for whoever gets the ball. Jakim is really making a case here against the Enforcers team. So, well, this is fair. At least they're shooting off for it instead of But what I am noticing is that there is a level of attitude right here by the Raiders, and Jakim does not want to lose to this team at all. The Enforcers are at a point where they don't need to be desperate, but they need to keep their foot on the gas pedal and not lose this. Not lose this lead. Jimenez now. Oh man, Hall Jr., what type of move was that? He's moving all around the basket and makes it in. I don't know what move that was, but it worked. Bounced it around, and now it is 30-20. Oh man, knocks the ball away. Hall Jr. trying to play his zone defense. He's trying to play his zone defense on everybody, but Jimenez is open. And he makes it in. Hall Jr. left him, and Jimenez gets his shot. It is 23, 30-23. And that's the shot that the Raiders needed. So now, Hall Jr., White, and Hood against Jimenez, Jakim, and Nick. And Hall Jr. takes his shot, but that missed. Jimenez now looking for another one. That's going to miss. But the Raiders still have it. Taking a shot is Jakim, and missed. Jakim gets his own rebound. Now, passes it to Nick, puts it up, and in. 26 now. Oh, no, 25. 25, I'm sorry. Jakim Gates with 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. So now Hall Jr. trying to set up the play, going to the right wing, looking to set up a screen here. Jimenez, I don't know what type of defense Jimenez is playing here. Now he's reaching in. He tried to psych him out. The steal, the almost steal by Nick Coulter almost went into the hands of Teon. Jimenez taking another 3. He should not be taking all these 3s right now. The Raiders are just trying to come back. Here goes Hall Jr. Looking to drive. The left wing, puts it up. No. And that is a foul on. So now an over the block foul. Now Nick is being smart about these fouls because he's calling loose ball foul. He's calling them, but the enforcers are not calling those. And there have been a few times where the Raiders players have done that. But if the enforcers are going to let it go and not take advantage of that, you're going to have plays like that. 30-27 now. The Raiders are crawling back. Hall Jr. Hall Jr. trying to give off a pass to Teon, and he does. Oh, no, he was too close into the basket. Trying to get it in. Oh, man, the enforcers were so close. And now to X. Gives it off to Jakim. Takes a shot. No, that missed. X trying to seal it. Here we go. And now, here goes Hood. Pass it to Jr. Now, trying to, swiping again. And I think Hall Jr. is going to call a foul again here. And they're trying to motion for a traveling. And now, it has really gotten to a point where tempers flaring. X swiped at the ball. You can see it. He hits his arm, and he's calling a foul. But they're trying to motion for it being a traveling.
I did.
Hall Jr.'s heated, insanely heated. against Jakim Gates. The Enforcers lead this game as there was a timeout. 30-27. Now, if you're the Enforcers, you can't get frustrated here. You got the lead. You can't forget that you have a lead. Got it. As even David Hill is saying, you got to focus on the game. Teon could not come up with that pass. Now Andrew coming into the game, looking for something. Oh, Nick trying to swing it out. No, makes a wide open shot. 29. How else do you defend that? (30-29), and now Hall Jr. trying to get somewhere. Can't. Saying they need help, and Hall Jr. trying to get somewhere, passes it behind him. Nope. Ball's going all over the place. Head coacher has it. Passes it out to Andrew for the lead. Oh man, that's gonna be a shooting foul.
Pick me, guys. Come on.
Shooting foul on the Enforcers. I don't even know who was it on. Missed that one shot. He took that one for granted. This for the tie. No, Andrew. Andrew has to get settled here. He took those shots for granted. It is still 30-29.
Huh? No, you don't. Please come and get me. No, you don't. No, you don't. Please. No, you don't.
Nydir coming back in the game.
Please.
It is X, Rohrbach, and Nick, the Raiders. Hall Jr., White, and Chisholm for the Enforcers. Now Hall Jr. taking it to the left. Coming back to the middle. Trying to drive to the middle. And puts up a shot and makes it in. Hall Jr. can't even believe that he made it. He actually thought that he missed it. So it's 32-29. All right now. So here goes Nick. Nick taking the ball, driving to the basket. Oh, what a good block by Teon. The ball's bobbled away, picked up by Nydir. Oh, he gets crushed! And Nydir throws the ball! Oh my goodness. Hall Jr. is already heated enough in this game, and now you got Nydir doing acts like this, and this is nothing good. And I think I think the Enforcers are actually going to elect to eject Nydir Chisholm. This you can't do. You can't do. You get fouled. You can't throw the ball. Axe even throws him back down to the ground, and Hall Jr. just. You can hear how loud, and this is just there's certain. It's a technical foul on Nydir, unsportsmanlike conduct, and Nydir has been ejected from this game by David Hill. I mean, that's the worst thing you could possibly do in a game like this. The Raiders now having the ball and trying to make something out of this. Andrew looking for a shot. Oh, no. That ball is still in play. No, it's out of bounds. And you can see from Hall Jr. right now. 32-31. Hall Jr. jumped up to block a shot and landed. Speaking of Teon, like I said, trying to do something here, looking for a pass. No, he tries to give it off to Hall Jr. Hall Jr. can't even walk. He can barely walk. Nick taking the ball, looking for an open lane, trying to pass it to X, and now puts it up. Missed an air ball, and Teon keeps it in, but Andrew has it. Pass to X, makes it in. Teon saves it in, but only saved it for the Raiders. And this is where, if you're an Enforcers fan right now, it's not looking too good. They're slowing up. Right now the score is 33-32. So now the Enforcers are looking to anything that they can do. It's been great for this team to come up, but they have slowed down. Oh man, Dave taking a three. It works as a rebound for Teon, but he misses it. Too close inside the basket. Nick passing to Andrew, and X with another shot makes it in. 35-32. And this is what SCW Sports is used to seeing. As Hall Jr. is yelling to stick your guy. Off the backboard, perfectly in. I think Hall Jr. is trying to come back in this game, and he will. He'll sub out for Derrick Hood. A good pass to Hill. Andrew keeps it in, passes it out to Nick. Nick taking it outside the middle, now taking it to the left. Passes it to Andrew, wide open shot, and he misses it. Now Hall Jr. has it at the right wing, taking it to the middle. Tries to swing it out to David Hill. Hill cannot get it anywhere else as Hall Jr. keeps the ball in, looking for a shot. Misses it on target, and it bounces out. Andrew has the ball now at the left wing, passes it out to X. X takes it to the middle, passes it to Nick. Tries to swing it out to Andrew, it goes out of bounds. The Enforcers right now are trying to keep up with the Raiders, and it's only a matter of time before we can see if they really can keep up. Nope, Hall Jr. again, another three. Now that three was on target, but they're not going in, so it's not working up. Jimenez with another shot, and I think Hall Jr. tweaked his leg again. He cannot walk now. Teon trying to keep the ball in play. I think he said he'd call a timeout. I think Hall Jr. called a timeout. The score is still 35-22 to 32. Nick has been visibly calling plays like a quarterback in football, and you know he's pretty much waiting to do that again as a culture Red Raider. And there's a pass going inside to Teon White, trying for the overhook. It doesn't work. Teon is really... Teon and Dave... Oh, man. Shot. Oh, man, it's so close. So very close. Good passes. Great passes, in fact, by Derrick Hood and Teon White. And the Enforcers are trying everything they can. But with this team, they're not so fast. Oh, man. Hood puts it up. No, miss. And the Enforcers are actually running. They're running good plays. It's just that they're running good plays. They're just not going in. 37-32. Nick is 4 points away from reaching 100 career points in league history. There goes a shot. Nope, that's missed. Missed by Gates. Hall Jr. is on the sidelines trying to fix his leg. Having Charlie horses in this game. Thomas Hall Jr. is actually very close. 2 points away. 2 points away from reaching 100 points in career history. So far, Nick and Hall Jr. are at a race right now for 100 points in career history in SCW sports. Hall Jr. makes another shot. He will get there. He will get there first. He'll be the first one in basketball history. I don't even think he knows that. Here's a shot. Oh, that's off. Oh, Hood ends up with it. Great shot. Great putback by Derrick Hood. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover. 37-34. Now Jimenez looking for a lane. I don't know why Jimenez is rushing his shots. He's rushing his shots and shooting too many threes on the Raiders. And great swing. Oh man, tried to swing that to Hood, but it was stolen by Nick. He is open. Oh, Jaclyn could put up something here. She does. And no. It's got to be taken back by Derrick Hood. Trying to set a screen. No. Hall Jr. looking for something. Looking for something here. Passes it out to Teon. He takes a shot at air balls. Well, Teon had a lane there, but it just didn't go in. It was nowhere close, actually. But players that really are trying to come through here, as you see, is Derrick Hood and Teon White especially. The captain isn't really able to do much by his speed, but they are trying to work at their strengths. And I think this is probably the best the Enforcers have worked to their strengths in the entire series. Jimenez putting up another shot. You should run the play, man. You gotta run the play. You cannot rush these shots. And I think Hall Jr. might do the same thing. No, he passes it out. This is what you need to do in the basketball series. Puts it up. No, that missed. Is Hall Jr. calling a shooting foul? I think, yeah. It's another shooting foul. Slapped on the wrist. And once again, having to shoot foul shots. This is where Hall Jr. might be at his weakest. Puts it up. That's one. 37-35. The game goes to 50. Definitely the playmakers for the Enforcers have been Hall Jr., Teon White, and Derrick Hood. And they are trying everything they can against this Raiders team that has made their way back. And Hall Jr. now has become the first player to reach 100 points in league history. That is a milestone, but I think the Enforcers right now, they are focused on coming back and tying this game up, which they do. Oh, it's 38. It's actually 38. 38-37. And the Enforcers actually take the lead. Back and forth game so far. It's anybody's game. Jaclyn with a good lane. Passes it back out to Nick. Now the ball goes away. I think Jakim has it. And no, it might be out of bounds. No, it is out of bounds for the enforcers as David Hill will use the last of his timeouts. Teon, Hall Jr., and Derrick Hood. I think Teon and Hall Jr. has actually played. No, I think Teon has actually played the entire game so far. He's at least played past maybe 40 minutes, which is insane. Now the Raiders have the ball off that rebound. Passes it to Jakim. Jakim driving to the basket, looking for a shot. No, he went back too far. The enforcers have it. Hall Jr. looking for a three. And on target, but missed again. It's getting closer. Shot by Jakim. That missed. Now the enforcers have it again. Hall Jr. trying to drive. Trying to go to the basket. Puts it up. Misses it. Rebound by Teon. He puts it in. It is 40-37. The enforcers are 10 points away from forcing a game 4. That sounds crazy, but it's possible. It is Jaclyn, Nick, and Jakim. As Nick makes that quick hustle 2 points. Now it is 40-39. Great play. Now they actually ran that in a reverse. Because usually Nick would run at the point guard and give that off to Jaclyn inside the paint, but they ran it differently. Family baseball. Family baseball. Family basketball by the Diatinos. Here we go. The enforcers have it. And there's a pass by Teon. Puts it up. No, that missed. Air ball. Hall Jr. tried to save it, but not enough. The Raiders are down by 1. The closest game that we've had in SCW sports history so far has been a 45-45 tie between the Raiders and the Legends. Last time in the basketball series. And now, the Raiders look to possibly do enough to get the lead in this game, and they do. Andrew with a hustle 2 points. Makes it 41-40. (41-40) as, oh man, Hall Jr. yet again tried for a three. It doesn't go in. Now Nick trying for something here. Driving to the middle, taking it to the right wing. On Hall Jr. Tries to block it. It doesn't go in. And it's blocked. It actually goes away. Hall Jr. in this game, 24 points. 8 made, 30 missed. Well, 30 attempts. Now he goes for a three. Again, now that one, now he's really diving at the threes. Can't be doing that. Tried to rush it in with driving to the basket. It doesn't work out. Andrew tries to make something happen out of that. Puts it up again. Third rebound for Andrew. He doesn't get it. It bounces away. Teon has it. Teon saves the ball. Hall Jr. trying to keep it in. Now it's stolen by Nick. Nick has it on the left wing. He tries to drive to the basket. Passes it to Andrew. Takes it out to Gates. Puts it up for a shot, and it missed. Hall Jr. with the rebound, no. Jakim has it in the middle. Tries to drive it in. No, it doesn't go in. Gets his own rebound. Andrew puts it up, puts it in. The Raiders are coming back in this game and coming back with that lead. They are trying to finish this game off. 43-40. What a sequence by both teams, and the Raiders do get it. Now the only thing about it is that, does that mean that the enforcers are slowing down now? Will that slow them down? A shooting foul and one. Andrew, the attack dog, Rohrbach, showing that he is worthy of being a champion. Even though I know from 21, he would love to be an SCW Wiffle Ball Classic champion one day. Since his sport is traditional baseball. But in this game, he looks to be a basketball champion. Here we go, 44-40. The Raiders are coming in. They are knocking on the door. Takes a shot as Andrew. No, it goes away. It is out of bounds. The Raiders are knocking at the door. Right now, the Raiders are looking like the Phillies against the Atlanta Braves. They are knocking on that championship door. Pass to Teon. It is smacked away by Andrew. The ball goes away. Hall Jr. has it. Tries to drive it in. It is blocked by Andrew. Hall Jr. gets the rebound. He tries to go somewhere. He's pushed away. He holds the ball. He tries to dribble away. Andrew stays on him. He tries to pass it away. Teon gives it off. No, that is stopped. The attack dog is not having it. And now, Hall Jr. has the ball on the left wing. Tries to give it off to Teon. He takes it. Takes a shot. It bounces off. Rebound by Hood. He tries to shake them off. Gives it off to Hall Jr. Puts it up. The Raiders have it. Now Jimenez puts it up. No, that's off and goes out of bounds. These sequences of chasing and running for the ball are really tiring out the enforcers. And now I think it's going to take maybe a desperate three to just keep the game at arm's length. 44 to, oh man. Oh, that check messed up. That was a bad check. Jimenez, Jakim, and Andrew versus Hall Jr. Puts up a three. Nope, he misses it. Rebound, no. 0 for 9 on 3-point attempts by Hall Jr. Jimenez trying to drive to the basket. He doesn't make it. They try to clear out the ball. Hall Jr. now trying to keep it. Throws it off to Hood, who pops it up in the air. It is no good. It goes away. The enforcers still remain with the ball. Hall Jr. shoots another three, and he is 0 for 10. Now, the Raiders have the ball. That misfire by Teon. And Jimenez has an open lane, passes it to Jakim. He's in the right lane. He airballs it. Jakim is 0 for 6 at 3-point attempts. Now, at this point in the game, I know I said threes, but right now, it's going to take hustle points. And I think the team that really relies on hustle points for both of these sides are going to be the one to capitalize on this game. Hall Jr. passes it, a quick pass to Hood. Now he's looking for something. Andrew swarming him, takes a shot, a pop-up shot by Hall Jr. It doesn't go in, passes it to 20. It's to Jimenez, and it goes out of bounds. He nearly airballs that. 44-40. The Raiders are trying to hold on to a 4-point lead. Hall Jr. steps up, takes a shot. He banks it in! And the Raiders call a timeout. When you least expect it. Hall Jr. 100 points plus. 44-43, Raiders lead. Like in any sport in this league, for the love of the game, this is crunch time. And I think for both sides, it's make it or break it. The Enforcers are not as close, but they are coming as close as the Legends in the last season. I think the 2020 season, if I'm correct. But they're coming as close as the Legends in 2020, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that game went to 45-45 until eventually the Raiders would eventually win that game. This game is 44-43. What the Enforcers would like to do here is maybe if they do not win this game and they do lose the series, it would be better off for them to score more points than the Legends last time. But now it is 46. A good layup, hustle points here by the Raiders. Like I said, hustle points is really going to do it. Hall Jr. looking for another pop-up three. It doesn't go in. And I think he might have been seeming for a rebound by Teon off that. That may be designed to take the three. It's not necessarily a good play, but you know, you don't get the three, you do get the rebound and get hustle points. Jimenez trying for his own three, that missed. And Andrew keeps it in. Teon to Hall Jr. tries to look for a three. No, he's looking for a pass. He's trying to give it off to Teon. He almost nearly dribbled the ball. Puts it up as Hall Jr. He falls down, but that's a clean shot. Hall Jr. is hurt. Jimenez with a three. It's off. Hall Jr. fell down backwards, and that was one that was not called a foul. He actually took a shot there and just lost his balance. As you see, he didn't call it there. 46-43. Now, all SCW sports fans ask the question now, what do the Enforcers do here? Do they shoot for the tie, or do they come away with hustle points? By the looks of it, their team is tired, and they are going to try with the threes, and it's not going to work. I think Hall Jr. is now 0 for... Well, not 0 for anything. He's actually, I think, 1 for 14 or 1 for 15 now on threes attempts. Now Nick dribbled the ball a little too much. Hall Jr. comes away with it. He's struggling to move. Pops it up, and that is a field goal. It would be good, but that is an air ball. It's a shooting foul on Paul Jr., I think. And Andrew. Andrew needs to get settled down on these foul shots. Don't get too desperate with them. There you go. 47-43. The Raiders are now 3 points away from a 3-game sweep. Paul Jr. trying to stomp his feet out. He mustn't really have Charlie horses. Dave trying to be in the middle of the paint, but it's like almost like a two-man defense against him. Pops up a three. That goes off the backboard. Andrew has it. Now passes it out to Nick. A clean block by Teon White again. And Nick trying to drive to the basket. No, it doesn't go in. Great defense by the enforcers.
That was your foot? I thought it was his. I don't know.
Great defense, but
Don't come back.
or are they calling that was a foul? Must have been a shooting foul on David Hill. So now Teon White, I mean, he's another guy that's got to be in the worst way. I mean, this guy's got the heart of a champ right here now, and players like Teon and Derrick Hood that have been giving all their heart in this game.
Woo! Come on. No, one more. Good ball. Bro, who's the guy?
Let's go.
Get Hazz.
This may be the coming to the end. The Raiders looking to end it. Nick with the ball. Trying to drive to the basket. Going for a layup. Puts it up. No. Andrew trying to end the game himself. Puts it up. No. Third rebound. Puts it up. That's missed it. Rebound is to the enforcers. Paul Jr. trying to drive to the basket. No, they're trying to tie him up. Nick trying to stay up on him. Puts up a shot. No, it doesn't go in. Andrew looking to pass to Nick. Game over. The Raiders win by a supposed final score that should be 51-43. And the Raiders repeat as back-to-back SCW Basketball champions. What a game. What a run. But for the second series in a row, it is a sweep, a 3-game sweep. A full live recap soon to come. Me and Teon will be on the SCW Sports Podcast later tonight to give you guys all the recap of the game.
Me. You know, he was on our wiffle ball team, and he wasn't there to celebrate. And today he was here. He means a lot to me.
What's the leg and everything? But it's all good, man. I'm grateful, 100% grateful. This team, a lot of hard work, dedication from our brothers. You know, man. Our captain, hard-working captain, made sure that we played every play with consistency, 100%. We played to our best of our ability. Good game to the enforcers. And that's about it, man. I'm really grateful to hold this championship. And hopefully next year I'll be a part again.
No, it's not for me. It's definitely for you guys.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, 50 to 43. The Raiders are your 2021 basketball champions.
I hate talking, Nick told me to, but this is an honor. I mean, it's first championship. Going from a fan to an athlete to a champion, it really means a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks, Nick, for having me on the team.
My pleasure. I've been saying it, and this confirmed it. This is, I believe, the best Raiders team we've ever had in any sport. So credit to the other team. They did go up against the best team I think we've ever had. Maybe the last time we'll ever see a team like this. I would love to have them back and everybody next year. But if not, it was awesome. It was awesome while it lasted.
Well, this isn't really my strongest suit, but I will put 110% no matter what, no matter when the team needs it. This right here shows the hard work and dedication between every single competitor on this team, every single competitor on the other team. But at the end of the day, what does that say right there on the trophy?
Raiders?
Right.
Raiders.
It says Raiders 2 times. It's basketball series champions. This is the team.
Say quick something.
Okay.
Because you did awesome.
All I can say is I had so much fun this year with my team. Thank you guys for helping me. It's
Jackie
been the
with the
best
post
team
shots.
I've ever been on. I'm so happy, and special thanks to my captain for teaching me everything that I know about basketball.
You got the better twin over here.
First and foremost, I just want to thank my team for showing up here today. We just wanted to go out there and serve red Kool-Aid today. Hell yeah! Apparently, the other team needed it. But this is my first basketball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Championship with a good team, a good captain, and the other team played hard. We're not going to excuse that. They played hard. They gave us a run for our money. And 2021.
Let's get it!
Captain to captain.
Captain right there. Over there.
Captain.
Great game. Great game. You gave your team leadership in both games that you were here. I know that. The little things, telling them where to do, where to stand, when to call timeouts. You gave them a lot of leadership.
Thank you.
I just want to know if it's too late to crush the trade.
Series is over. We're always looking for new recruits when the new season starts. Always love a good post player.
Congratulations. Radioactive.
What the hell is going on over there?
Yes, sir. My man, why you leave your jersey on the court and need to take it home, put some bleach on that shit? Little daddy on the side. Are you retired? You got it, bro.
Oh, yeah, we always get teams gotta get pictures. Teams gotta get pictures.
You know, I got you right here, head to toe. You should get your size. Oh, yeah, here we go. Size 12, you know it. Here we go. Okay, I got you.
Let's go there.
Kool-Aid man with a Kool-Aid gangbang.
He left this on the court. He left this on the court fittingly because he left it all out there on the court.
I left it out there on the court, and I left it out there on the Raiders. But I have to say that right now that I've tried for years and years and years against them. But until there's a team that really can also at least give some help to someone that's trying to give as much energy to me.
You don't think your team gave energy?
No.
You don't think they gave effort?
No.
You don't think they gave everything they had?
I think it's time. I've tried for years. It's not going to happen. Andrew, Jimenez, everyone from the Raiders, for year after year, I'm putting up number 11. I want somebody else to actually give their heart and soul, just like I tried to do for the last few years. I don't know what team is going to do that, but maybe one day we'll find out. Till then, I'm retired.